Oh, it's only going to make it up there? Oh, I was kind of hoping I could hurl that thing all the way down there. But that's rubbish. It goes nowhere. Hang on. Let me just fire like this. Whee! Ah, that's boring. It doesn't go very far. Damn. I was hoping I could hurl this thing over to the, I was hoping I could hurl it over to this guy without having to actually, without actually having to carry the damn thing, but... Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. I'd best put the bomb back in the van. Because if I get... If I get eaten by a BT... At least it'll only be the bombs, the problem. That's be me, not the bombs, the problem. A lot of lost cargo along here. I mean, it looks fairly straightforward once I get down here to get to the genealogist. But to get to the paleontologist, it's all the way over there. I mean, jeez. To carry the bomb all the way down there, that's nuts. Like, without it going off, I mean.
Hey, Will. Good to have you back. Didn't make it this far without you.
Oh, there they are. I see them. Wow, really close too. Right there and there. I mean, it does look pretty clear. I could just try and drive. See what happens. Just floor it. I'm only carrying it, casually carrying a bomb in my back. It's no problem. Well, there we go. Good talk. good talk. Super. God damn it.
Good to have you back. Couldn't have made it this far without you.
It's all good. It's all good. It's not good. It's bad. It's all bad. It's all terrible. It's all really, really bad. Yeah. Fighting a whale, eh?
blood, and it's made you anemic.
Yeah,
Perform
I'm
a blood
fine.
transfusion, or get some rest before you drop.
Can you get me up here, Mr. Worm? Mr. Worm. It's a whale, it's not a worm. Any more hematics? Pressing the wrong button. Like that, eh? Damn. Okay, that doesn't do a lot. That really doesn't do a lot. I was going to say, where is it? It's over there. Oh, that's not fair. I like the way that I don't like the way that it didn't put the stuff, like it kicks the stuff out of my van. I didn't know it did that. That's kind of annoying. Get rid of the rain.
Shit.
Almost ruined. It's ruined. It's ruined. Okay. Okay. Terrific. I mean, even if you were running, how would you run with this thing on your back? Like, how would you get this thing to the paleontologist without it being destroyed? I have no idea, really.
him!
Someone else had the idea I had, I think. Like, I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that this, what I'm doing right now, is better than putting it in the van? No. Absolutely not. No shot. Actually, I don't know how far this is going to go, so... Let's try that. Where does it go? Oh, here we go. Boom. Spam forwards. Oh. Well, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, parachute still works. This is going to be a terrible idea. However, I do absolutely want to do it because it's funny. This is a pre-approved technique to ensuring that this bomb arrives where it needs to be. Amazing. Now I don't have to worry about that stupid bomb. I could just drive. Well, I'll hear an explosion in a second. It'll have gone off over there somewhere. But, oops.
Well.
Guess I messed up. Oh, see, look how much better this is. I can just drive like... Oh, no, more BTs. Yeah, more BTs. Cool. Yeah, look at this. Easy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Weapons detected. I got a bomb, man. It's not a weapon. Well, no, that's true. That's not true. It actually kind of is. Yeah, man, take your stupid bomb. Get away from me.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. But hey, what am I worried about? If you're hauling cargo this dangerous, you must know what you're doing.
Well... Boy, I mean, what I'm doing is a very... Knowing what I'm doing is it's an interesting way to... Well, that was the bot delivery. Okay.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Thanks. Nice. Oxygen mask. Ooh, hematic grenades level 2. Nice. Those are huge. That's huge, actually.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask.
Damn.
A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up.
Oh, good.
Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available.
All right. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Right? 63 kilograms. It's quite heavy.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
Okay. I want to say we can go all the way to the big ledge down here, actually. Oh, we can. Perfect. Oh, okay, yeah, mask. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sam, put the mask on. You see, why would you not have this all the time in the timefall? I would. Gotta protect my face, man. Oh, and ladder. Nice. Okay. Say, how heavy is this stuff? So far, not terrible. Yeah. It looks cool with the full face mask on too. should hopefully take us right where we need to be. I don't know if these things do have a maximum weight limit. If they did, it would be kind of scary. Imagine like you were halfway up. Can we throw it in a better place for him? Well, whatever. Good. My battery's running low on my legs. I guess they're carrying all this weight. Using up all the battery power.
Good morning, Sam. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Econ, keeping on. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thanks.
There you go, man. Have your containers?
You found it.
Of course I did.
Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Perfect condition. Wonderful.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. New. Order available. Please access delivery terminal.
So we have a couple of choices here, though. The thing is, we could go this way, grab this stuff, and then up here. I think they're around here. I'm not actually entirely sure where they are. Then come back across here to the genealogist, and then back up to Hartman, like this. We could do that kind of a route. Or we could go up to here, back down to here, then up to here, and then to Hartman. Honestly, I think this one's better. Sorry, this one's worse. I think we do this one. I think we go and grab this stuff, then we go up here and do this. And then we go over to the genealogist, and then back up to Hartman from there. Yeah. Now, there's no rain currently until like right there, which is kind of perfect. Wait, I should have saved, shouldn't I? Damn. Oh, here we go. It's repeating the same memories. I've seen this one.
Our little secret. I got my hands on something special. Bata mon traché concru. I might later chase some when you're older.
Yeah, I remember that specifically, that line.
A toast to Lisa. And to you. Not bad.
She says, and then starts power sliding into the ground.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
All right.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Couple of things. This one. Collect all 4 containers from the tar extraction. Okay.
Thank you.
Repair containers, did I? Unfortunate. Well, I'm almost out of grenades too. Super unfortunate. I think that was a baby. Alright, damn it, I got them all. The problem with what I just did then is that you spend a lot of time in the rain.
Scanning bridges ID.
Well, I suppose both ways you spend a lot of time in the rain, don't you?
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Even if my van took damage, that sucks, because I think it did take a lot of damage. Which is actually really annoying, because it wasn't in the rain, or at least it shouldn't have been. At least all my cargo is still good. At least I didn't kick my cargo onto the ground. Alright.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
Zero damage? Really? Actually, it surprises me quite a bit. Bot did amazing in making sure everything was well damaged. Good job.
Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
Cool. Ooh, grenade launcher. Hello. And now we're talking. Grenade launcher.
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and timefall are the defining features of the post-stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar, evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Good work, Sam. If I may, there's one more shelter I'd like you to bring into the network. The geologists.
Yeah, we're going there next.
He also has data that may aid us in our study of the Death Stranding.
Good work. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Yeah.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Made it. There you go. Boom.
Sam Bridges. Oh,
That's me.
Thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time, but then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of day stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal state.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Not too bad. The bot did a bad job. New record. What, a new all-time low record, huh? Great.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
Noise.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient Death Stranding.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines. producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Good work.
Shame I can't put me in a delivery cannon and fire me over. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? The best quality. Lightning blue. Cool.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Gives it a little tap.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was.
Her.
But
And the baby.
something else may have been causing it.
What?
I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest.
I thought you just got back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say.
Oh.
Look, a message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body.
What?
She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it. So I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction? Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles, but some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands, and it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain, and since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding.
He collects.
Assuming
Like he gets a bunch of them, maybe?
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
Just Sam.
How
Go
do we
west.
handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Crazy. So then I wonder if like Higgs is trying to get a bunch of
Lab security measures.
uh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
EEs together. But then using them to cause the extinction. Maybe. Maybe.
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date. Hartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Harmony. We're counting on you, Sam.
How are we going to get across this tar belt, though? Also, why are there no flying vehicles? Why can't I not fly something over? You know?